And hello again! Yes! We are back! Finally! It's been far too long since the last Star Whale stream. But we are finally back. 1.2 just dropped yesterday. And I'm so ready to finally continue the main story. I have been looking forward to this. However, there are two things I'd like to just really quickly say before we hop into this today. Basically, I have, as you can see, not really been able to keep up with the game lately. Turns out when you start a new job, you have less time to play video games. Who could have seen that one coming, huh? And yeah, basically, I am not entirely caught up, but apparently I can already play the next story mission. And given that, I would just like to really quickly remind everyone to please be mindful of spoilers in the chat. Because I would hate for some of the stuff that's upcoming to be spoiled. And that includes some of the past quests. So, if something happens that references the quests of Luthor, Bailu, or Yanking, I would please ask you to be silent about it and not bring it up in chat, just so I can experience it after the fact and have the moment of realization after that. You know, just please be mindful of the fact that I'm a little bit behind in some of the, let's call it, optional content for the game. Oh, Pom-Pom be EP. No. Already getting sidetracked, but yeah. TLDR, please keep rule number 3 from my chat rules in mind and be careful with spoilers. As you can see though, oh, that's the wrong menu. That's also, and that is the wrong map. I have not actually started it yet, or have been to any of the new areas yet. So I'm going into this update basically completely blind, so that is going to be fun. Another interesting thing. This has changed since the last stream. Hello there, Silver Wolf. Yeah, so she's part of the team now? Apparently. I already know what team I'm going to be playing with, and it's going to be this one. There we go. Because I know that there's a boss on the horizon. And there's actually one thing I would like to ask beforehand. Because if that's the case, I could actually be in trouble. Is the Trailblazer required for the boss fight again? Does anybody in chat currently know this? Has anybody played the update yet and can tell me whether or not we're going to need the Trailblazer for the update? Okay, good. Because if she was required, I would have just, you know, quickly thrown a light cone on her or something like that. But if she's not needed, we can just jump straight into it, I suppose. To the Artisanships Commission we go. This can only go well. Oh, I have actually been keeping off social media all day now, just to avoid any sort of potential spoilers. Also, quick check, is the audio fine for everyone? It has been a while since the last Star Wars stream, so something might have gotten a little funky with the audio settings. Especially considering I actually set it up so I could also record videos properly. Okay, good, it works. Because I did play a lot of Hollow Knight recently. If any of you want to see the videos about that, they are on my channel. I recently beat one of the hardest boss, one of the more difficult. I cannot talk today. What is wrong with me? No, I recently beat one of the more difficult bosses from the Pale Court mod Hitless, so had to record and cut together that video. So my OBS settings might have changed a little in that regard. Oh, cutscene right away. a cutscene full of dead people.
Whoa. Looks like the battle here was intense.
This escalated very quickly. Increase the game volume. I can try that. Hold on a second. Whoops, that was the wrong slider. Better? Worse?
The Master Diviner must have launched the campaign while we were delayed in the Artisanship Commission.
Yeah. We're just straight back into it, huh? So, for those of you that have no clue what's going on, basically we last ended off with the general giving us the task to head to the artisan, no, not the artisanship, to the divination commission, I think? One of the commissions. We were supposed to head to one of the commissions to take care of some ominous tree stuff. But, then 1.1 happened and nothing changed during all that time. And now we're apparently just right back in it. Both you and the character voice look. I'm not sure if I would argue my voice is something good, but anyway. Yeah, I guess Fuxron just thought it was the right time.
Time is of the essence. The most important task for the Xianzhou Law Fu is suppressing the Stellaron.
Also, I just realized that essentially Don Hung has now been missing for like a month straight. Where is this man? Have you seen him? Where is Don Hung? Is he alright?
General Jing Yuan tasked the Master Diviner with commanding the Cloud Knights. He would have known she'd act on the results of her divination.
Thank goodness the General didn't make us go with the Knights. Fighting is totally different from adventuring. All these people. It's tough to bear.
How long is it so he went to the Genshin universe? What did he do there? Did he turn into Zhongli for a while or something like that? Oh god, no. Osmanthus' wine tasted the same as he remembered, and Zhongli was there to share the memory.
I'm afraid this is nothing, Benefactor.
Anyway, let's focus on the dead people, shall we?
Centuries ago, an Emanator of Abundance besieged the Lafu with the aim of taking the Ambrosial Arbor. They destroyed half our delves and killed most of the Cloud Knights. For long-life species, such events are more like yesterday's memories than ancient history. This awful spectacle is child's play in comparison.
Yeah, I'm sure all the dead Cloud Knights next to you definitely worry about. It was worse another time, Tingyun. People are still very much dead. It having been worse another time doesn't make this good.
Hey, is that supposed to make us feel better?
Yeah, exactly, March. Then again, who are you to talk, March? May I remind you of the stuff you pulled in Bellabog? You have no right to talk here.
It's hard to tell if the Master Diviner won or lost here.
Well, we haven't found her corpse yet. Yeah, let's play it safe and say it was a draw.
A draw? This isn't a tournament, you know. I can't see many Cloud Knights. The Xianzhou must have fought well.
Well, I don't see that many Mauer struck or whatever either.
Not necessarily. There'd usually be a base with supporting forces set up after a successful engagement, but we don't see any of that.
And that.
Let's look around and see if we can find some clues.
Well, it is kind of fitting that we have Tingyun with us
Careful. Those monsters are pretty tough.
and we have Tingyun with us in the party, and also we have Tingyun with us. Well, in universe, I suppose. Although I'm pretty sure that Sealer and Silverwolf will not be doing anything here right now, but hey. Oh hey, survivors.
Here! There are still survivors here!
You're not the Knights. What is your purpose here? It's dangerous.
We're reinforcements sent by the General. Where's everyone else?
Resorting to short-lived species as reinforcements. Jingyuan is truly running out of options.
Excuse you, ma'am, I'm about to turn you into a short-lived species. What's that supposed to mean?
Run! She's a disciple of Sanctus Medicus!
Ah, that explains the casual racism.
Silence. If my healing worked, you'll become one of us. And then it's not just me they'll be running from.
Well, that is a very concerning thing to say.
Hurry! Leave here! I can't control myself anymore!
Boss fight against a singular Cloud Knight, huh?
You don't look so good. Welcome, customers.
There's some very ominous music for a singular Cloud Knight.
Don't mess with me.
So hold on a second. The game audio is a little bit loud on my end. Let me tone it down for me a little. There we go.
Who's next?
Need a doctor?
And slice and dice.
The lives of short.
Ah, there are some more guys. Puppies!
Why
Hold
seek
on.
death?
Aww. We have glowy puppy and we have silver puppy. Wooden lupus and golden hound. Oh, they are very cute. I like them. I really like the sparkly star effect they have on these abundance things have on their tail. What a smoke one here. The enemy design in general in this game is just absolutely glorious.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Oh, interesting. Oh, that is bad.
Can I have fun this time?
Shadow Jack Hyena. So they can just summon, summon one Shadow Jack Hyena with the same current HP as itself. I see. So they probably want.
This is double speed.
They technically want erudition characters, but I don't really do those. I'm afraid.
Let me turn your.
And that was the wrong button, but it works, I guess.
I'll end your
Let's see.
misery.
Okay, so killing them does not, however, kill the minions, which is a bit concerning.
Among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
But I assume they can only summon one at a time, so that should probably
More time for a fun.
balance that one out a bit. I do hope I find my way back into the story though. It has been a little too long to be honest, to like keep the tension up that was built up last time from the whole cliffhanger ending and all that.
Don't mess with who's next.
Especially with how suddenly the game just threw us into everyone is dead now.
Can I have fun this time? Welcome, customer.
Why did you come to the Xianzhou? To seek immortality? You don't have to appease Jingyuan. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus can provide all that you desire.
How about I don't though?
Disappear among
I like
the sea of
Jingyuan.
butterflies.
He
Illusions of the
vibes.
past.
Also, he has a JoJo stand. I would rather not mess with this man.
I'll end your misery.
What's in your prescription?
The Sealer experience. Just turn after turn after turn.
Let's be friends.
That was the wrong button.
Good as new.
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
Oh, there we go.
We'll find someone to help.
Don't waste your time. They've converted me. I don't have much longer. Go. The Master Diviner's troops are ahead.
He stops talking. It could be because he is exhausted or he's waiting for you to leave him be.
Let's go.
Can't we, like... We have Bailu right here with us. Come on. Bailu, do something.
A little something for everyone.
Aww.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were in hiding for so long. Now they finally show their face. Did the Master Diviner fail to foresee this? Be careful, benefactors. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus worship Yaoshut, the Plague's author, the greatest enemy of the Xianzhou. The Alliance has been trying to root out their secret organization for millennia. It's no coincidence that they've chosen this moment to reveal themselves.
Yeah, we may or may not have kind of had a run-in with their leader. Also, joke's on you, I have zeal, I don't have to play the game. We play the game by my rules, not yours. And my rules say we skip most of the optional battles for the sake of story.
Who goes there? Show yourselves!
We're not exactly hiding.
It's you. Quickly, in here. It's dangerous outside.
You recognize us?
Are you not the General's guests? The Master Diviner prophesized your arrival. We were ordered to wait for you under any circumstances.
Oh. Bookdron was here?
Yes. The Master Diviner ordered us to remain stationed here and went to scout ahead. They're saying the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have returned. They haven't been seen for an age. The troops are anxious. It's good that you're here. The Master Diviner said the Knights weren't to move out until you arrived. Please wait in the camp. We'll decide on our next steps once the Master Diviner returns.
Yes, sir.
That the Cloud Knights received orders not to advance is a bad sign. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I've heard the name before. If memory serves, they're an underground sect of the Abundance that's said to have lain dormant within the Xianzhou, plotting to overthrow the Alliance. The Stellaron has certainly caused Abundance-like abnormalities. Is that what motivated the Disciples to come out of the shadows? No. The Knight's main force remains intact. Something must have happened. Something we're not aware of. The Master Diviner isn't here. Let's head into camp and see what we can learn from the troops here.
No, please, Mr. Yang, keep theorizing. I like listening to his
Why don't you take a
voice.
look around, benefactors? My feet need a rest.
Aww. Poor Qingyung's feet. Oh hey, now we have two fluffy fox girls. But yeah, we kind of already heard a lot of that in the strange little I don't know, let's call it epilogue quest that 1.0 had.
It was so close. So close. Even seasoned soldiers of 3 centuries were turned into twisted beings. I was almost.
Yep, welcome to the issue of fighting a zombie army. Any losses on your side get turned into new enemies. What are you doing anyway?
Have you talked with these disciples, benefactor? What do you make of them? Why would they betray the
I mean-
LeFou? I don't understand.
We just straight up lied there and had no option to tell the truth because we have talked to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus before. Several times, in fact. Hello, Budget Swearhog.
Command talisman required for operation.
What does it mean?
We probably need to present it with a command for it to act.
I like this area though. There's a ghastly paleness in the face of this Western Cloud Knight. As you approach him, he nods his head in salute.
Forgive me for being brief. Warfare is a dangerous business. There's no time for idle chat.
How's the
We
situation?
took over this place a few hours ago under the Master Diviner's command. It was only afterwards that we learned our enemies were none other than the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, those who worship the Plague's author.
Plague's Author's one hell of a title though.
Everything was going as planned. The sorcerers of the disciples and the fantastic creatures they commanded were no match for us. Then, after a while, our comrades suddenly started to slaughter one another.
Mara struck.
Curse it. What Sanctus Medicus sorcery did they use on us?
Well, we just told you.
The greatest fear of the Xianzhou people is succumbing to our Mara-struck form around others. To do so means that we have given up on being human, lost the abomination sleeping in our immortal blood, and violated the Rainbow's admonishments. What the disciples of Sanctus Medicus did are despicable acts that every Alliance resident detests. I swear to the Arbiter that I will avenge my comrades.
That just got depressing quickly. Also, hold on a second. Let me just check something real quick. Also, speaking of the Master Diviner, since they're constantly talking about her, her kit was apparently also leaked the other day, and holy shit! If you haven't seen her old animation yet, I do recommend. Well, if you don't care about leaks of that nature, yes, she's going to become playable. Shocker! Everybody saw that one coming, and nope, he is gone. Well, that is depressing. I thought maybe he would have still been there, or maybe they would have placed an enemy there instead now. But nope, doesn't look like it. But yeah, I don't know how they're doing it, but the old animations are actually getting better with every update, I feel. I'm almost a little tempted to pull for Blade, to be honest, but I am kind of saving for Kafka. So there's that. Anyway, hello there. Cloud Knight standing next to the captive. He steps aside after you explain your identity and show him the General's order.
You want to ask questions? Fine. But I must be present the whole way through. This part needs to be recorded as testimony.
Finally, someone to talk to. These Cloud Knights are so serious, so boring.
So, what do you guys know about
That
Stellar
shiny
Ones?
seed? I've seen it. So beautiful. If you gaze into it, there's a voice inside that speaks to you.
But they have the Stellar One. That is actually big.
Do you still remember Cocolia?
Yeah, there was also that little fact.
The Master said we could inject new life into the ambrosial arbor with it. I didn't believe it at first. We tried many methods, spending multiple lifetimes of short-life species. Yet the arbor showed no signs of resurrection.
Wait, so the Stellar One has been here for that long? Because because in the last update it sounded like the Stellar One only appeared like, I don't know, a couple weeks ago on the Lofu. And that is actually interesting.
But look upon it now. Only the power of an eon can recreate the miracle. Yes, yes, the mighty Sanctus Medicus, the abundance. So you witnessed it too? The ambrosial arbor's resurrection. Magnificent. In the Befall era, so far in the past that even long-life species cannot recall, Sanctus Medicus the Abundance gifted the ambrosial arbor to the Xianzhou Luofu. With that sacred tree, humanity realized many miracles. The fallow earth, the western soapberry, the altered flesh. But That devilish archer ruined everything. They twisted right and wrong and erased Sanctus Medicus's achievements. But soon we will return to the glory of the Befall era. You've seen the fantastic creatures that fought with us. They are only minor gifts of the Ambrosial Arbor.
Yeah, he does have a point. Getting 3 ghost dogs is kind of awesome.
Shut it, rambling rodent. The Cloud Knights will root all of you out soon.
But ghost dogs.
What did we do? We cured our kin. It must hurt to be trapped in such weak flesh and blood.
You scum! If the Order allowed, I would cut you down now.
Oh, you don't understand. A short-life species couldn't understand. Mara struck? Bah! It's a second life gifted by Sanctus Medicus. To eliminate the self, to achieve transcendence, a life of true freedom. I see a desire for power in your eyes. This life is too short for you, isn't it? I can help you.
Well, maybe if you don't phrase it like an absolute crazy person, I would
Don't
consider
listen.
it.
His words are poison.
We're just having fun, sir. Without the blessing of the abundance, you short-life species would never be able to endure the transformation.
Like, why do people who want to recruit people talk like bloody anime villains? Then again, I suppose he quite literally is an anime villain, so I suppose that does it up.
Master Diviner, you're back.
Oh, hey!
I
Hey-ho!
have kept you waiting, but the deceit of the disciples is laid bare to me now.
So why didn't you tell us about these guys earlier?
Apologies.
Moulin Pink.
To avoid dissemination of intelligence, the General and I kept the involvement of the disciples to ourselves.
Could have told us earlier. We kind of had a run-in with their leader.
It is a clandestine organization that seeks to overthrow the Alliance. Before the Stellaron disaster, the disciples have remained veiled in shadow for years.
And yeah,
Their emergence reflects their intricate connection to this calamity.
small and pink. So
The conflict is difficult,
Look
Master
at
Diviner,
this.
but you have led your forces from the front lines and beyond in pursuit of the enemy. Admirable work.
So I'm really trying to take Fugluring seriously here, but look at the height difference. She barely goes up to our hip.
Hardly. A diviner must acquire first-hand knowledge in order to calculate the future. Collecting intelligence in this way assists me in achieving the right answer. Wait, what's all this about a difficult conflict? The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been scheming for a long time, but our army is in no way inferior. How can things be so difficult?
Just ask for help already.
It would seem you came prepared.
The first time we met Madame Yukong, she said something like, "This is a Xianzhou affair, and there's no need for the Express to get involved."
Well, look at us
Here
now.
we are running around doing everything. Even the IPC takes it easier on us.
Mart has had enough.
Let me guess. What are we up to this time? Could it be heading to the front lines? Leading the Cloud Knight charge? Well, try this on for size. Nope. I can't stand any more of this fighting. So there.
Aw, Marty, come on now.
Who said you'd be heading to the battlefield?
We're not?
Jingyuan's orders. He said that the value of unexpected guests lies in the unexpected. The Cloud Knight's assault was to demonstrate our power to the enemy head-on. Now it is time for the unexpected.
So what do
Please,
we do?
come with me. After receiving the Ambrosial Arbor, the Alchemy Commission was once Lawful's
There.
most vital
Now
connection.
she can look tall.
After all, it was they who changed the Xianzhou natives into long-life species.
But in the end, the alchemists grew discontented and began to obsess over the manipulation of life. Research into the arbor poisoned their minds. The more they pursued it.
Ooh. Hold on, did you just interrupt your own dialogue?
Evening mist gathers around me. Do you see that?
What huge elixir crucibles. There's still smoke coming out of them.
This is where the alchemists practiced the way of immortality in ancient times. They erected elixir crucibles here to absorb the power of the arbor, turning fantasy into reality. Since the smoke from the crucibles never ceases, this place was named Eve Mist Mansion.
So this is where they make the drugs.
An elegant name, but as far as the art of war is concerned, it's a death trap. As long as the crucibles are lit and the smoke continues to linger, we cannot get any closer.
Bad trip, gotcha.
This is why the Cloud Knights lost control and became Mara-struck?
Indeed. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus infuse the smoke that permeates this delve with medicinal pellets that elicit Mara. Unless the Cloud Knights were able to march with their breath held, they would be doomed to fall into disarray. Moreover, no one could know whether their comrade was about to be stricken with Mara. Is there anything better than fear for destroying the morale of an army?
So basically we're supposed to go in there and turn it off now.
The Cloud Knights' first assault was just a cover. You're using the main army to attract the enemy's attention, while we douse the elixir crucibles and stop the smoke.
Yep.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus renounced their century of secrecy and chose to reveal themselves, meaning they feel confident of victory. But no matter how well prepared they may be, their focus has always been the Cloud Knights. They are completely unaware of your existence and capacity, and in short, cannot be prepared against you.
Yeah, about that, again, we did kind of meet the leader of the organization, and she fed us some weird-ass drugs. Are we just not going to mention that very important detail here? I'm sorry. But yeah, also, what about the Foxians and the Dragon Phoenix guys? What about them?
You misunderstand the nature of the Mara-struck condition. It is not a curse unique to humankind. Foxians don't usually succumb to it because their lifespan is not eternal. Yet they are still a long-life species. The Vidyadhara rely on molting to discard the old world. All long-life species are equal in the face of Mara. However, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus could never have guessed that the General would seek outside help. They won't be prepared against short-life species.
I actually didn't know that the Foxians were long-life as well. I thought they were short-life species.
Is this what General Jing Yuan meant by unexpected guests?
But now that I think about it, considering the lore of Yukong, it does make sense that they would be long-life species.
I wouldn't hazard a guess. All I can say is that the predictions of the Stellaron hunters were more accurate than mine. The future that Kafka seeks is becoming reality. One step at a time.
Well, I don't really want to act according to their plan. But we don't really have another option.
Wish to be their puppet either. In any case, we do not walk alone and unhindered on our paths. Our choices define us and influence others.
Oh.
The duty of the Master Diviner is to bring luck and avoid misfortune. I don't want my choice to plunge the Luofu into a terrible future. To return to the matter at hand, only you can douse the elixir crucibles without being harmed by them. What say you?
What if March just still says no and the credits roll?
Fine. I didn't hear a please, but seeing as we do kinda have superpowers around here, Mr. Yang, what do you think?
I mean, March, are you currently asking Mr. I summon black holes as a hobby? We do kind of have superpowers, don't we? Yes, you do. We're literally a squad out of a girl that can summon ice, a man who can summon black holes, and a lady who has a stellar one inside of her body and has been gazed upon by 2 eons. We very much have superpowers, Mark.
I will come at once when the smoke dissipates. You won't be left to fend for yourselves.
I'm sorry, but people seem to keep forgetting a lot of things in these story quests, don't they? Whoa, and what happened there? Hello. I'm sorry. The swap from small Bailu to just Mikola towering over her ominously.
What? It's not too late to practice holding my breath.
Oh, okay then. So, how many of these guys are there anyway?
A handful of converted alchemists and healers. They can drive fantastic creatures into battle and strengthen their bodies with medicinal pellets. But they are no match for the Cloud Knights. That's why they decided to spread this demonic vapor. There is a gulf in strength between us, yet they still emerged into the open and rebelled. Something isn't right. They must be waiting for some shift in fortune.
She is small and pink. I think she has other defining personality traits other than being small and pink, but yeah, I do get, I kind of see your point.
Do you not trust me?
Not really, no, you've been very cryptic this whole time.
If I told you I wasn't certain, would you turn back on the spot?
You don't have the slightest idea, do you?
Nonsense! I'm very certain. 100%! Though I'm sure a little reassurance wouldn't hurt. You don't know what being Mara-struck actually means, do you?
No, she doesn't. She's small and pink. Hey, don't be mean to her now.
The healers believe that the Mara-struck condition is related to memories. Unsurprisingly, long-life species have long lifespans, but there is a limit to the brain's capacity. After centuries and millennia, a long-life species' emotional threshold becomes higher and higher. Simultaneously, their memories fade and become dull under the erosion of time.
Huh.
Leaving behind only the most extreme and vivid recollections, which are almost guaranteed to be memories full of anguish and regret.
Funny that they actually use the exact word erosion here. Because that is exactly, like, the term they use for the exact same phenomenon in Genshin. Where, like, people like Zhongli and A, and everyone else is so deathly afraid of erosion.
Do you understand now? The fate of all long-life species is to no longer feel joy and happiness, left only with hatred and regret etched into the heart. Under such extreme conditions, a person's ego starts to crumble. And that is the beginning of the Mara-struck condition. Short-life species don't need to worry about this. Feel better?
Well, short-life species also have to worry about it. It's called depression, but that's a different story.
Phew, I do. I never had memories to begin with.
No, you still don't understand. The condition isn't caused by memories, but by the emotional threshold having been... Never mind. You can regard it as a memory issue.
So yeah.
We're still far from the elixir crucibles. I'm no healer, but I do know that dosage is important in the application of poisons. Even so... Okay, I admit it. I'm terrified. I'm still young. I don't want to become Mara-struck so soon. My fortune is fluctuating between the marsh and heaven trigrams. I can avert disaster by being decisive. So stop talking to me and distracting me. I'll focus on keeping my sanity. The rest is up to you.
See? She's not only small and pink. She's also angry.
I will come at once when the crucibles are doused and the smoke dissipates.
She goes back to taking a deep breath.
Huh. I feel like even though long-life species get to live forever, they aren't so different from us short-life species when it comes to worries and suffering.
A fucking tonal difference between Fuchshan taking a very, very deep breath and then March being all sad again. Oh no.
Wait, Miss Tingyun! Why are you still here? You're too close to the Crucible!
Thank you for the concern, but I'm fine. The General commanded me to stay with you. I dare not go against military orders.
Red flag!
Your life is more important, Miss Tingyun. Go back. We can explain to the General.
There's really no need. I've spent my years traveling the universe. Not to mention, I'm younger and stronger than I look. Even you benefactors have probably lived longer than me.
That is, if anything, that is a reason to not come along. Pretty please? Crystal gradually stops shaking, the smoke ceases.
The smoke is getting thinner.
Oh god.
Not thin enough. We need to hurry.
Can I just... Huh. Whoops. I saw interactable. I had to press button. But yeah, Sealer's skill really is just the auto-win button if you want to focus on the story and don't fight against all the little enemies or... Oh, shiny, exactly.
Yay, we did it! Can't see the smoke anymore.
Oh, that was quick.
Excellent. I'll lead my troops to the rendezvous.
So, you succeeded in dousing the elixir cauldrons.
Master of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
Unimportant. The
Wait.
inevitable is already upon us.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Didn't we already but we already met the leader, didn't we? What was her name? What was her name? We had the blind lady, right? I thought she was the leader. Is that her? Or like...
Don Shu,
It is?
it's you.
Why are we still not addressing the fact that we know her? Why is nobody bringing that up? Why is nobody bringing up the fact that we're quite literally... We already met her. What the fuck?
I have met you before in my capacity as Chief Alchemist, Master Diviner. You don't seem surprised.
You also met us before. Hello again. It's been a while. Huh. Who cares? She got fake. Oi!
Indeed. The General
Behave.
knew that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus must be hiding in the Alchemy Commission. However, without evidence, we couldn't bring charges before the commissions. We had to wait for you to show yourselves. And now, your charges are many. Drawing Stellaron spirits into the Xianzhou, resurrecting the Ambrosial Arbor, striking down our people with Mara. The Ten Lords Commission will address these transgressions during your reckoning.
I'm still... Why is nobody... We know you! Why aren't you interacting with us? That is such a weird
Crimes?
thing to do.
If I am guilty, then all of our Xianzhou ancestors are also guilty. They were the ones who accepted the blessings of the abundance and turned their descendants into long-life species. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus are only walking on the road our ancestors once took. How is it a crime to seek ascendance? In days of old, the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor enveloped the Xianzhou Lafu like a living creature. We controlled the stellar seas, and none could stand in our way. Everyone could become celestial and shift form at will. Divine miracles descended, onto all 9 Xianzhou ships. What a glorious time that was. How far the Xianzhou has fallen. We consent to be commanded by the devilish archer. Suffer continuously at the hands of the denizens of abundance. And the Ten Lords Commission even forces us to give up our immortality.
Well, there's the whole becoming crazy and murdering everyone around us part about that, you know?
How pitiful. I do not blame you for your ignorance. We were not born in the era when the ambrosial arbor first descended, nor did we witness its miracles. But we now have an opportunity to restore the ancient laws.
Forgive me for thinking you might have harbored some profound enlightenment. Yours is the same old talk of those who seek power and give up on their humanity.
Oh shit, roasted.
Our Xianzhou ancestors fought side by side with the Arbiter, laid waste to the Arbor, and established the Ten Lords Commission to lay down the lines between life and death. In doing so, we enshrined our future as human beings. Celestials? There are no Celestials on the Xianzhou. The divine miracles of the abundance, the manipulation of life and death. Your deeds are nothing but evil.
I have nothing to say to you, Master Diviner. You have already made your decision. You have discarded power. A most foolish choice.
Well.
Master Diviner, allow me
Mini boss time, I guess.
what the Celestials were capable of.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
I mean, still, why is she not, like, at least addressing us? We had, like, this whole situation of let her go or not let her go last time, and now just nothing? No payoff for that? That feels a little disappointing, or is that just me?
Don't mess with me.
It feels off that you would not even mention us. Not even mention the fact that we talked to her before.
Welcome, customers.
That's like what's throwing me out. Throwing me off here.
What a headache.
Can I have fun?
Medicus, hear my call.
Still nothing, huh? After all we've been through.
Time for a fun.
What, Papa? What was that? Enters Yappa. Casts Black Brenner Snare on all targets during the next action. Sidelines for all targets become afflicted with Prana Siphon. Well, what is that? What that do? Decreases maximum recoverable HP by 30. Oh, that's annoying. Oh! Oh, that is very interesting. So that's just straight up lowering our max HP. That's mean.
I'll end your misery. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
That's very mean.
This combat. This is double speed.
Interesting that they bring out a whole new mechanic for a mini boss again, though. But I do suspect that it's probably also going to be used by the big boss. And yeah.
Welcome, customers.
One thing that I'm worried about is with all this constant talk of becoming Maostruck and all that. I am a little worried that maybe one of the characters might end up as Maostruck.
Fun this time. Time for a fun.
Which would be kind of concerning.
This combat needs. This is double speed.
Why don't you use Tingyang's skill? Because I'm basically an autopilot and I don't use my brain a lot while I do that. I'm still distracted with lore, I'm sorry.
The ambrosial arbor's descent will bring us undying bodies. The one who gave us the Stellaron said that
The one who gave you the stellar one?
Vantilia, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have fulfilled our promise. You, Lord Ravager, must do the same.
Oh shit!
Quickly.
Lord Ravager, that's one of the destruction guys.
Little pawn, must you force me to intervene directly? I'm loath to flout my philosophy of destruction.
Excuse me?
Never mind. It would seem the time has come for other means of dismantling the Xianzhou from within.
Excuse me!
What a shame.
Honey?
It would have been nice to observe for a little longer.
Honey, you're acting weird!
You received the gift of abundance.
Surely you can withstand the lesson of destruction. Benefactors, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Lord Ravager.
More enemies.
I have come with a single purpose: to set in motion the self-destruction of the Xianzhou.
Miss Ting-Yun, is the Lord Ravager of the
So,
Anti-Matter Legion?
let me sum up what happened. Did they just kill my wife?
Keep calm, all of you. This is a formidable enemy.
Did they just kill my fucking wife? It's fucking cute, you! How dare you!
Time for a buzz. Welcome, customers.
No! Not Pinion! What the fuck? I thought you was gonna end up like Mauerstruck or something like that. We'd have like a dramatic oh no, and she sacrificed herself for Osmo. What the fuck is this? Where did that come from? What? Why?
You don't look so good.
I mean, there was like, I mean, there was this weird mini interaction during like the fucking.
You took the bait.
Like the one time she messaged us during the divination commission thing, but I don't like this. This feels bad now. This feels really bad.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the
That
past.
fox lady it is. Don't do that.
Let's be friends.
Don't fucking hit me with the let's be friends after that. Man.
More enemies. Time for a buzz.
I don't even know what to fucking say at that anymore.
Need a doctor?
Who's next?
Can I have fun?
Were there like any hints to? I'll have to like replay the fucking. But how? Lore-wise, we know Tingyun's story from when she was a child. What the fuck? Was she like just possessed or something? I really hope she was just possessed or something like that by Fantalia.
Set their gaze upon the Xianzhou. They have no qualms about dealing out destruction by their own hand. But since that stubborn general of yours has forced me to take center stage, I'll make sure I steal the show. My apologies for leaving so soon, but I have an appointment to keep.
Oh.
I'm sure my friends here will be happy to entertain you.
Oh. So first, an NPC I liked that interacted with us a ton basically just ignored us entirely. And now now I have to fight one of my favorite playable characters. This game is mean. I thought, oh boy, I waited so long for this update. I am going to sit down today, stream the update, stream the 1.2 story, have a jolly old time, maybe fight some hype bosses or something like that.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a fun. Let me pen your wand.
And instead, now my fucking wife is trying to murder me. Glorious. I'm actually upset.
Better late than never.
And the fact that she's still in battle here is not helping. Fucking hell.
Who's next? Need a doctor? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Just die already, for fuck's sake.
Wait, hold on a second. Are you really saying that Miss Ting Yun was a member of the Antimatter Legion all along?
I'd have found it funny if you could not play Ting Yun after the story. It would have been funny, but kind of broken.
That came out of her. And her body. Where did it go? Mr. Yang, you're smart. What happened just now?
Yeah, I'd like to know too, Dad. Dad, explain. Please tell me Fox Lady is okay somewhere.
The flame we witnessed claimed to be Lord Ravager Fantilia, a name I've heard other nameless speak of in the past. She's one of 7 Lord Ravagers who serve Nanook, and finds pleasure in witnessing the self-destruction of mortals. She's led countless souls down a dark and hopeless path.
Meaning that Ting Yun had long since fallen under the Lord Ravager's influence?
I don't believe so. Fantilia revels in watching a corrupted mind eating away its host from inside out, until the obliteration of both is achieved. But there was no indication that Ting Yun had been misguided or manipulated. It's possible that the Ting Yun we knew wasn't her true self, but an image Fantilia devised to serve her own purposes.
It doesn't make Huh?
You're saying that the real Ting Yun is still...
I'm sorry, March. I can't say with any certainty where the real Ting Yun may be, or at what point she was replaced by the imposter. Without knowing where the body vanished to, it'll be tough to get an answer.
I'm sorry, but I just had a realization. I made a fucking Among Immortals and video description Among Us joke. And now they're hitting me with Ting Yun was a fucking imposter. Are you fucking shitting me? Come the fuck on! Did I fucking jinx myself? What god did I anger to deserve this? Come on!
At this point, it's all just conjecture and hope. But if that body belonged to the real Ting Yun, it does raise the question of why Fantilia would go to such lengths to destroy any evidence of her. Wouldn't it be more in line with her destructive nature to leave Ting Yun's remains behind as a display of
What
power?
the fuck? Come on, game!
To be Fantilia's goal. To sow seeds of doubt among us and ensnare us in a malevolent trap.
It's clear that the sudden resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus is all connected to the Lord Ravager. Pretending to be a Xianzhou citizen? Planting a Stellaron in the Luofu? All part of her plan to bring about our self-destruction. Fantilia is aiming for the Ambrosial Arbor. If she succeeds, the Luofu will be deprived of its roots, making its destruction all too easy. We must stop her. We need to take a starship to Scale Gorge Waterscape. The Ambrosial Arbor can be sealed from that cell.
Why do you... Game, please, for the... Get her out of my sight! I don't want to look at her anymore. No. I'm not dealing with this shit. Fuck you, I'm swapping to my Clara team. Well, part of my Clara team at least. And the fact that I had a team where they were only what the fuck? Hold on a second. Just out of curiosity. Where is it? Where's the database? Data bank, there it is. Character. Ting Yun. Do you have like... No. No, it doesn't look like it. Nope. Not a word about her being, you know, fucking Satan. Defeat the master of the disciples Sanctus Medicus, who still ignored us, by the way. One shoot just completely fucking ignored us, and then the fucking situation with Ting Yun apparently happened. I'm still trying to recover from that. What the fuck? Come on. That felt strangely targeted.
That imposter had the audacity to carry out her nefarious plans right under our noses. How utterly despicable.
Oh, there are going to be so many Amogus memes, aren't there?
What worries me more is just how many more antimatter saboteurs are at large.
So where's Jingwen? We could
Reported
kind
the
of
current
use him
situation
right
to the state
now.
of divine foresight. He made no further contact after we communicated at the Matrix of Prescience. He said he had important matters to personally attend to. The situation stands on the edge of a precipice. We must trust in the general.
Oh, speaking of Fuxan, aren't you a fucking master diviner? Why didn't you see this coming?
It all happened so suddenly. But looking back, I think Mr. Yang was right. Ting Yun was behaving strangely. She was fascinated with the Abundance's creations.
Yeah,
Since she was an Amicastor dispatched by the Skyfaring Commission, it's evident that there must indeed be a person with her name in the commission. We'll have to let the Cloud Knights get to the bottom of what happened to the real Ting Yun.
I just really hope it doesn't end up being like, oh, we found her bones! She died 300 years ago in the middle of a nowhere-seen planet.
As for the Ting Yun who accompanied us all that way, it's like what Mr. Yang said. Her appearance was designed to sow seeds of doubt among us.
Fucking Yukong must
Cannot
also
allow
be
ourselves
panicking.
to fall into her trap.
Cause isn't Yukong like basically Ting Yun's adopted mom?
It is a delve governed by the Vidyadhara. Supposedly an ancient oceanic region transferred from the Vidyadhara home planet. After the Ambrosial Arbor was broken in two during the war, its roots were left gnarled and broken. Yet it never died. The Alliance decided to seal the arbor within Scale Gorge Waterscape, entrust it to the High Elders of the Vidyadhara, and rely on the power of long scions to constrain it. It has been so long. No one knows whether the seal remains. Even if it does, I doubt it will hinder that spectral Lord Ravager.
Well, new area, here we come, I guess. A little while. Oh! Or why? You! Everybody was fucking saying during one point when your kid first dropped that you would have something to do with the abundance. Fuck you! It should have been you. No, that's mean, but ah. Man.
Huh? You're pretty familiar with this place. Yep, it's the Alchemy Commission. No wonder we were getting those military broadcasts on the way over. Something about the Cloud Knights gathering here, right? They're probably coming to fix the Stellaron problem.
Oh, fuck's sake.
It's been such a long journey, but now we're finally gonna meet some Cloud Knights. I'll be back with my unit.
So I'm sorry, I don't really have the energy for your
Almighty, right?
enthusiasm right now.
I told you I'd bring you somewhere safe, and I did. Though, we did take a bit of a detour.
Before I arrived in Starskiff Haven, I had a diviner read my fortune for the journey ahead. He told me not to be concerned with the destination, but to seize my chances and travel with the current to reap the greatest harvest.
Meaning?
Meaning, thank you, Miss Sushang.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go report to the nearest captain.
Sushang is just a little confused, but yes, the
You guys
spirit.
can hang around here, but don't run off too far. There'll be Cloud Knights coming to escort you back soon. Bye for now.
Michael died from the inside out tonight. Yeah, it seems about right. Oh, you could say the spirit of destruction was strong in this one. Bye, Sushang. Have fun with your giant chicken. Oh, new message from Mikola, sure. Cloud Knights invited us to go with him. Your homeland's got some really big crucibles. Why are you near there? Message failed to send, Glorious.
The messages never get sent. I wonder what's happening with those three.
Oh, Danhang, you have no bloody idea.
Cloud Knights seem to be gathering for the Stellaron disaster. But why did Kafka want us to come here? What happened to them?
Yeah, but
what happened to Blade?
Kafka wanted to deal some emotional damage to us,
Delayed
it
for too
seems.
long. I need more information.
Man.
What's up? Go where? The Lafu is under lockdown. The Cloud Knights operation isn't over yet. Relax. When the fight is over, I'll personally escort you and Mr. Locha home.
That's not an option, sadly.
You haven't been back home for a long time, have you, Master?
Well, I'm kind of banished. Light, this isn't my home.
Is that so? Apologies. Do you want to leave? Then do it now. The Cloud Knights will soon check our identities. I have somewhere else to be. I've tarried here too long.
Where are you going?
I'm a traveling merchant. I have one more deal to see through.
Well, that sounds ominous as all hell. Ah.
I heard the Starskiff connections are being reinstated. The people stranded at the Alchemy Commission should all be able to leave soon.
Oh, lovely. Ah. Wait a second, is the... Oh hey, the crazy man is still here. Hello.
The Master must have failed to summon the protection of Sanctus Medicus. Her will must have wavered.
Nope, she dead.
Just you wait. I'll show you the blessing of Sanctus Medicus.
Can we just kill this guy? No? Okay, that's a shame. Rejuvenate,
Thanks to those
Cloud Knight.
heroes I managed to pull through. Could those guests of the General be the Galaxy Rangers of old?
No, we're not the Power Rangers, sadly.
Those travelers defeated the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Won't that make us seem incompetent?
Oh, don't worry, we're the protagonists. We're supposed to be a cut above you.
I need to find a way to make this report sound more impressive.
Well,
I'm sorry. I have to catch up to my friends. Thank you for looking out for me on this journey. Both of you.
oh, hey.
I need to be careful. If I alert the knights, they might take an interest in me.
Well, given there is a playable character up there, I'm starting to think he's going to show an interest in you no matter what. And us suddenly slowing down to a crawl isn't helping with that either.
This Orient Cauldron is driven by the cloud hymn magic of
Excuse
our
me?
people, the Vidyadhara. It drinks the water of the ancient sea like a whale swallows the tide and refines it into medicinal pellets.
Oh. Danhang's having a headache. That's a little concerning. Huh, ghosts.
All the elixir crucibles that the Vidyadhara helped to construct contain cloud hymn magic. You should take this chance to learn more, young master.
Uh-huh. But I don't need any sort of device to help me command water. What more is there to learn?
You are indeed the chosen one, with
Good
endless
Lord.
potential. Yet, cloud hymn magic is just the beginning.
Just talked about us being the protagonist and now they hit us with us being the chosen one, huh?
Vidyadhara Mirajago? Have these shadows of the past yet to disperse? These memories... No. They have nothing to do with me anymore.
Anymore, you say?
They say that you're Lung's power incarnate. Is that true?
Long. I was exiled from the Xianzhou. I'm no longer one of the scions of permanence.
I'm sorry, but that voice line of Danhang groaning and then going, oh, long, is going to be used for different things I can already imagine.
I doubt I will be here to see you take charge. No need to feel aggrieved. Vidyadhara go through cycles of life and death, existing forever in this world. By the time you are the High Elder, my hatching rebirth will be complete, and I will be a child once again. Please take care of me.
Yeah, you understand me, Meep. You understand. But yeah, that about confirms it.
Surging power. It's you. You've returned, High Elder.
Yep, Danhang is a dragon man. Oh my god! Danhang is the long man! Long man!
Please, don't go any further. Your enemy.
I'm sorry. I cannot linger here. My friends have left. I must find them.
You didn't heed us then, and won't heed us now. As headstrong as you always were, it seems you already made your decision. There is a vessel bound for Scale Gorge Waterscape, located ahead.
Oh, so the echoes can talk to us. Interesting. Oh, cutscene. It's the cutscene of him becoming the long, long man.
He's here.
Oh boy. Yeah, but you just showed me the long, long series a few weeks back. It's so dumb, I love it. Exactly. That, and now you're going to constantly be thinking about doing this cutscene.
Right.
Oh well, doing this cutscene, during this section of the game.
Kafka. It's welling up within me. That feeling. It's...
Oh, don't resist. Let the Mara strike you.
Hello.
You're here.
Sup?
It's time to pay the price. It's time.
I love that even the captions say laughing in madness.
You think changing form will help you escape?
Escape.
I've told you and that woman many times. I am Dan Heng. I've nothing to do with your past.
Dan Heng. You think another name and face can blot out the sin of your past? You didn't even experience death. I will force this suffering upon you, Dan Heng. You will know the pain of death.
Not on my watch.
Oh, hey!
You're not murdering anyone today, fugitive. You're coming with me.
Hey, little boy, how you doing?
Jing Yuan's lapdog. Did the general not teach you to choose your battles wisely?
Small baby. No, small boy, sorry. Small baby boy. That works.
Hey, move back. Things are about to... Huh?
Sup? He's also a fugitive.
You look so familiar.
Look out!
Oh boy.
Quit hiding. Your true self revealed.
Stop!
Oh, fuck!
I have news for you, boy. Behind you is none other than the traitor of the Xianzhou. A criminal forever banished. The High Elder of the Vidyadhara. Imbibitor Lunae.
Holy fuck!
You really thought the Stellaron hunters were the only ones to infiltrate the Xianzhou?
In that case, I'll bring both of you to justice.
Holy!
I've heard of you, Imbibitor Lunae. First it was the Stellaron hunters, now an exiled criminal has infiltrated the Xianzhou. Come get me.
What? What? Wait a second.
No interest in stoking conflict. I came to ensure the
What?
safety of my friends.
Save your excuses for the shackling prison.
Game, slow down, please. Give me a moment. Game, for fuck's sake, please. So, we're now fighting Young King, as Super Saiyan Dunhung and Blade. What is happening? So, hello? Any oh, of course, no info. Yep, then, that, we don't need an explanation for what is going on currently. We don't, everything is fine. This is a normal situation.
Better, but I'm afraid you won't be seeing your friends.
And now we're killing Young King.
Caught in their own bitter struggle.
Silence! You're not getting away either!
Is that so? Let's heat things up then. Kafka.
Lady, listen to me. Unleash the Mara.
So it begins.
I am so confused about what is currently happening. What in the fuck? You're focusing on the fact that she's calling him Lady? I would argue there are other things going on right now that are slightly more important than that meme. Sure. I don't even know what's happening anymore.
Too little. What's wrong? Afraid to hurt the boy?
Kinda, yeah. I wanna kill him.
Punish evil!
Killing a small child was not on my to-do list today. Also, check his kit, I would love to, but I'm literally not allowed to. I'm only allowed to auto-attack. And look at the pretty animations, I suppose.
Don't you like Blade?
You two just won't give up. You only have one choice.
Please don't do anything dumb, Young King.
So familiar. Did she teach you? Then you deserve no mercy.
Can't delay any longer.
Use the skill to enhance Danhung inhibitor Lunaris basic attack for up to frequency.
There's no other way.
Sure. Why the fuck not? Let's just kill the child, I guess.
This isn't over.
Demacia. I mean, I guess.
All of you listen to me. Stop.
Thanks, Kafka.
Well, Blady, are you satisfied?
The animation is so... It is, but I'm still kind of having trouble to process everything that is currently happening, you see? So it's kind of hard to appreciate, like, the hype behind it all when I'm mostly still here like, what? So like, are Blade and Dunhung suddenly friends now because he stabbed him into becoming a dragon?
What did you do?
I'm just clearing the stage for the grand entrance. Can't have you three misbehaving in front of the Lawfu's hotshot general.
Oh sure, now he is here! Sure! Hey Dad! How you doing? How you doing, sup? It is fine. Why he is here? I am more a part of the faction. Why is he here currently? But sure, let's go with that, I guess.
General!
Hi, how you doing? Don't just stand there smugly smiling at me, you bastard. You got some explaining to do.
Many years have passed since the two of you departed the Xianzhou, and yet the circumstances of your return appear to be equally unhappy. If you still thought of me as a friend, you should have forewarned me.
My task is complete.
That it is. Thank you for assisting the Xianzhou in this small matter. Take this person away. I will pretend I didn't see anything this time.
You what? Okay, so he got the fucking Stellar 100 on board to get done hung? You're a cunt, you know that?
General,
Now is not the time.
Now is very much the time. Explain, you bastard. I was on your side. Now you're about to kill my homie, my bro, my home slice bread slice dog.
It has been a long time, old friend.
I'm not him.
I'm sorry. You cannot leave yet. Your Astral Express friends are waiting for you in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Shall we go and see them together?
Okay, so at least he's not trying to kill Don Hung. I guess that's a plus. I am so fucking confused.
Lunarescent Depths, a realm of singular beauty. Scale Gorge Waterscape is the same as when I last laid eyes on it. And here we stand so different from one another. The flesh of long-life species may be immortal, but the constant of heaven and earth eludes them.
You know the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth cycle, General. The waters of the ancient sea have cleansed Danfeng of his past sin. The person that once stood here alongside you is no more.
So he is a video.
I am Danfeng.
What the?
Whether Danfeng was hero or villain has nothing to do with me. I bore his punishment, accepted my eternal banishment without complaint. But do not let his shadow cloud your estimation of me, General.
Raising old nets only darkens the water, and exercise in unhappiness. Perhaps it is your visage, the horns on your head, or the unmistakable air of the High Elder that makes the separation nigh impossible for me.
I already told you.
You did. But to what effect? If words alone were enough to change the heart, this world would be without quarrel. If you wish to rid me of the illusion of Danfeng, you must do something for me. Before I can let Danfeng die and revoke your banishment edict, I need him to do me one final favor. I can guarantee you that when it is done, you will no longer walk in anyone's shadow aboard the Luofu.
I may not be capable of the things that Danfeng was capable of.
You must do it, or my promise will count for naught. If you wish to blame someone, blame your previous incarnation. Had he not committed that terrible sin, had the power of dragon transmutation been passed on intact, I would have no need to compel you.
Everybody keeps talking about the great sin that he has committed, but if somebody could finally tell me what the great sin was, that would be helpful.
It is as I said. Here we stand so different from one another. Danfeng is no more. Now, there is only Danheng. But I am the general of the Luofu. There are things that I wish I did not have to do, and yet I must.
He held hands with someone in public.
Let us
Oh
talk
shit.
Happier tidings. The friends you made on the Express are here. Do you wish to see them?
He held hands with Jingwen, and he took offense to that. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You brought them here?
Yes.
Sure, now I'm playing
They're
him.
waiting in the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. Go. Your friends are waiting for you.
Oh, that is fancy. Can summon flowers.
I have been keeping careful watch against the abominations of abundance, the Stellaron Hunters, and the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. But I never anticipated the Antimatter Legion.
Well, neither did I, to say the least.
The hunt is far from over. Yet all the while we find ourselves at war with other evil spirits. From this battle onward, the Alliance must fight the Legion to our dying breath. Even if it means the end of the Law Fu.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Our intelligence tells us that the Legion are a mad and destructive war machine. Yet they never took up arms against the Alliance. The armies of the Seven Ravagers all have their own means of destruction. They are not to be taken lightly. Lord Ravager Fantalia favors internal collapse, which is why she masterminded the Stellaron crisis and urged the disciples of Sanctus Medicus out of the shadows. Now that her plot has been laid bare, she has no choice but to retreat. And yet that hardly suits her philosophy of destruction. There must be something more.
They really just throw everything at once at you now, huh? Don't they? They can also talk to them, huh? Got anything interesting to say? Ah, depression.
I wait for the day of my rebirth. Endless waiting.
I wonder if, like, on the Express we will get this Stone Hung or the old one. Also, can we just talk about about something real quick? So, Dan Feng is reborn, and as a new name he chooses to literally choose one letter. That is the equivalent of me being reborn and calling myself Nike. Could have done a little bit of a better job in hiding, don't you think?
Do you know something? When Don Fong committed his great crime, the Ten Lords Commission advocated strongly for him to be destroyed. The Vidyadhara, on the other hand, were split evenly in their favor and disfavor of the motion. The dragon transmutation inheritance was not intact after all. The senior Vidyadhara hated you, yet did not dare to kill you.
Can somebody answer me a question really quickly? Did I miss a quest or something like that where they explained what the great crime was? Or is it still going to be explained? Because I'm just kind of tired of things not being explained. No, okay, so that's just up in the air as well.
The Vidyadhara were under great
Come on!
In order to placate the Ten Lords and Skyfaring Commissions, they performed an exuviation
Going to be
charm on
explained
Don
soon, okay.
Fong against his will. Still, they ensured that the charm contained a flaw, thinking that this would fool the Ten Lords Commission. The senior Vidyadhara were sure of their scheme. But you cannot hide fire with paper.
Okay, so it's going to be explained. Because there are so many interwoven, like, story bits right now. It's getting really difficult to keep track of everything when people are constantly being cryptic about everything. Jesus Christ. I played this game to relax and now here I am.
As recorded in the
Depressed and angry.
This body of water was brought by my people from our homeworld. It formed part of the roiling deep. It is as pure here as it was there. Our dragon ancestors nurtured us with the water of life, and bestowed us with the permanence of the Vidyadhara.
Oh, exposition ghosts, neat. Oh great, so yeah, everyone is here. Hi guys, I had a bit of a makeover.
Your friends are taking the fight to the Legion as we speak.
We need to help them. Let's go.
Oh, we actually have everyone. We're actually all fighting together story-wise. That is sweet. Also, it's interesting that the Trailblazer is actually using the destruction path again. Fuck it, why not? We ball! Boom!
Let's go.
Like, I would have figured that the Trailblazer in canon would be using the lance now. Also, I can probably turn on the double speed mode. Oh, sweet Jesus!
The strength. Heaven's surge.
Fuck it, we ball.
This is our chance.
It's also interesting that his ultimate is still locked for some reason.
Told you I could fight.
And
The times are changed.
Rules are made to be broken.
But I do quite like the fact that we're now, like, in extreme story mode, so to speak. That is very interesting that they would actually do that.
Conflict is pitiless.
My turn.
Show no mercy.
And winging down the thunder. And it didn't do a whole lot,
Times
but...
are changed. Heaven's surge. Quick.
Yeah, I'm sorry, March, but we don't really need any shields.
Let's go.
Heaven's surge. Price.
Also, is it me or is Dunhung just not using any skill points?
Where have you been?
Forgive my late arrival, Lady Fu. We are indebted to you and your forces. The seat of divine foresight relayed the battle reports to me. As for Fantilia's plan...
Can't tell me Dunhung plus ultra attack aren't super cool. They are! I'm still a little bit confused about the whom's though.
The Ambrosial Arbor. That's her focus. Lord Ravager Fantilia's strategy was to create civil strife, then let it consume the Xianzhou from within. She wanted to use the Arbor to disseminate the power of the Plague's Author, and turn the Luofu into a hell of undying abominations.
That is clear to me now. Friends of the Astral Express, I have brought someone with me whom I think you'll be eager to see.
Also, I just did it. So not Dunhung. So Blade's entire purpose and his entire goal was just to stab Dunhung once to turn him back into his dragon form. Did I get that right? That is the entire reason for his existence, huh? My man went through hell and back to stab a man a single time. Jesus Christ. Hello. Nice boob window.
Is that Dunhung? You are Dunhung, right? What's with the horns?
It's a long story, March. It's me.
So, you do have secret strength.
March, now is not the time.
let us save such reminiscence for later, shall we?
Blade just wants to die. I mean, same, but I don't stab anyone over it.
My astral guess. When you
Jesus
first appeared
Christ.
on the Lawfu, your stated aim was the resolution of the Stellaron crisis. I was concerned that the Stellaron hunters harbored ulterior motives and refused your offer. I see now that I was overly anxious. Nevertheless, it is true that the motives of the Stellaron hunters were not what they appeared. In order that the Express and the Xianzhou fight side by side, Kafka lured you here and broadened the scope of the crisis. In doing so, she succeeded in making it clear that your sincerity is beyond doubt. The Lawfu is in your debt, and I have no right to seek further assistance from you.
Don't we all just want to die? No, that's called depression. Oh, yes. I mean, that's what we were talking about earlier with the whole. Yes, mortals also get sad, Fuquan.
However, as Lady Fu has explained,
Jesus Christ.
The appearance of Phantalia means that the situation is far from under our control. As General of the Lawfu, it would be foolish of me not to ask Don Hong and the rest of you for your strength at this critical moment.
Sure, just ask us to fight Satan for you, why don't
Even
you?
if the crisis on the Lawfu had nothing to do with the Stellaron, I would be willing to help. But I can't speak for the other members of my crew.
Yeah, I mean, Wells probably faced worse.
Explore,
given his story.
Establish, and connect. As the crew of the Express, that's the Trailblaze creed we follow. Still, when the journey gets tough, those words can feel far off.
Not Satan, more like Asmodeus. I mean Asmodeus. I guess, but you get the idea.
Enemies and death are the obstacles we face in pursuit of the creed. That's why the nameless who are able to stay the course number few indeed.
We're basically fighting one of 7 antichrists.
Whether our destination lies before us or behind us, the decision is ours to make. Here, as on the Express, every vote counts.
Don Hung?
Oh, he can actually do it. I wonder how does don't make me. I'm obviously going to hold out hand, but I'm wondering what would happen if I didn't.
Don Hong.
How am I still one of the nameless? I stand here at the mercy of others without true freedom to speak. But as a descendant of the Vidyadhara, I will fulfill my duty to the Lawfu.
Great! Everyone's just as heroic as when they arrived. So, what's the master plan, General?
Hit him really hard.
There is no master plan, only a bet. A bet on the senior Vidyadhara's incomplete exuviation charm. And on Dong Hong's ability to access the memories of the High Elder.
High Elder?
Nodding dramatically doesn't explain jack shit, Jingwen.
When the Rainbow Arbiter set
There we
the
go.
Ambrosial Arbor, remnants of the curse of the plague's author lingered. In order to make the stemming of those remnants a possibility, the Lawfu invoked the power of the Scions of Permanence. Under the direction of the High Elder, the Vidyadhara guided the waters of the ancient sea to flood the Scale Gorge waterscape delve and contain the Arbor. To commemorate this magnificent feat and sacrifice, the Alliance erected the Dragon Vista Rain Monument. A video.
Oh, it looks so much like Don Hong. I wonder if...
Marge has connected the dots. Her 2 brain cells have activated.
Is that Don Hung's brother?
Never mind!
I see why you might think so. These events occurred a long time ago. Yet successive generations of High Elders have not differed greatly in their appearance. That is, until the current generation. The most recent successor did not inherit the same level of power, and their appearance is that of a child.
Wait.
Do you understand, Dan Hong? Since Dong Feng perished,
Okay, no.
the Luofu
Never mind.
Vidyadhara have no longer had an individual capable of performing such feats. But you, who once kept watch over the arbor, should be able to open a way through to that great tree.
Connecting the dots as well. Is he talking about Bailu now too? So Bailu used to be a big deal in her past too. It would make sense, she is very water and healing themed. Also lyrics in the music.
What happens next is in your hands.
I am also connecting the dots. Only I'm not just pink, no. Bailu's the high elder, yeah. So yeah, don't March, please. March and Fuchang both just no thoughts had empty and pink. And I am no thoughts had empty and grey, I suppose.
Has coming here triggered your memory?
Oh, I'm triggered, alright.
The power you carry is the key to opening a way through to the Ambrosial Arbor.
You scared the heck out of me! For a second I thought you'd annoyed the General. It seemed like you were his prisoner. There I was, thinking up a plan to kidnap you. It turns out the two of you are old buddies.
I'm not sure if I would put it like that, Marsh. The situation is very complicated.
So, what made you suddenly decide to come down from the Express? Okay, I won't push you. Everyone has their secrets. Besides, given the circumstances, my curiosity can wait. Anyway, it's great to have you with us, Dan Hung.
Aww. Great to be back, Marchie.
Imbibitor Lunay's reincarnation. Dong Hong, correct? I've heard your name before. Your name was only erased from the public eye. But as the Master Diviner, I know, and should know, all the records of years gone by. Such archives are of great importance in times of need. I was not born in the heroic and extraordinary era of the High Cloud Quintet. To have seen those legends with my own eyes.
High Cloud Quintet.
Your appearance closely matches the depiction in the annals. Does Vidyadhara reincarnation really entail a complete transformation? A new life?
Mikkel looks at you as you both become silent. Is there nothing you'd like to ask? Mikla shakes her head. She doesn't want to speak. Nobody can get her to open up. Okay, that is very interesting though, that we basically have the protagonist as an interactable NPC. I think that's a first. That's very cool. And also, if Dan Hung gets this much of a story, I can't wait to see what they do with March, Weld, or Himiko for that matter.
The General still has
Whoops.
important matters to discuss with you. Please remain here.
Yeah, alright. Speaking of Weld, hey Dad.
I knew you'd come. When we first mentioned the Xianzhou, there was a sad look in your eyes. They may have banished you, but the Luofu is still your home. You're a member of the Express crew, Dan Hung. Let's settle this matter as soon as possible. Our journey doesn't end here.
Thanks, Dad.
Has coming here triggered your
Oh, I
release?
already talked to him. I wonder if the lyrics actually have any meaning, or if it's just cool sounding nothingness. The statue of the High Elder has been greatly changed by years of reveling. There are small words engraved near its base. Hearken as Arbor revives and nears. We shall forth the mighty waters of ancient sea, so flood abodes of heaven, and quells roots of evil. We etch this in stone, for all to heed. Beneath the endless rolling waves, the ancient roots of the arbor blaze, long dormant, they stir, and come to life as if beasts were waking from its strife. The containment mechanisms woven by past thrones, the bindings that tamed the beast's power known, a fragile net, soon to shatter and fall, its decay a warning, heard by one and all. Jesus Christ, the writer went full drama queen here. Memories from the past emerge from the darkness, tightly gripping you. Holy shit! Mobile game, by the way. Yeah. Holy shit! So he just summoned Atlantis with the power of Moses. Sure. And now there are ghost fish. Great.
That Scale Gorge water sweep was once the location of Dragon Palace. Small wonder.
Moses. I like Don Moses. That's the name of the, in Bibitur Lunae now.
I was fortunate enough to be here during the Shuhu upheaval period. I witnessed this place in its prime. The palace was left in ruin, and the Vidyadhara used their sacred homeland to imprison the Arbor. The Luofu and the Xianzhou are greatly indebted to them. Lady Fu.
Here, General.
Remain here. Lead the Cloud Knights in defense of this passage. We must prevent further incidents.
Jingyuan. General, are you planning to face Vantilia alone?
He got out with us.
I wouldn't say so. I'll be counting on a few friends for support.
He got us with us. I can't speak. He got us with him. We can deal with that.
General, don't cast us aside. We're willing to go with you.
You would fucking perish. Don't.
Yes, General. We may not be the mightiest force, but it's our duty as Cloud Knights to protect the Xianzhou. How can we let Outworlders face the danger while we stay behind the lines? With your permission, sir, allow me to lead the way.
I understand your sentiments, soldiers. But the adversary ahead of us is not an abomination of abundance. They are a Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion. Crossing this line will bring you into the conflict between the Rainbow Arbiter and the Ruin Author.
Ruin Author and Plague Author. So they call the other Eons authors of some kind. That is interesting.
You have a more important duty. Cloud Knights, attention! After I enter the Ambrosial Arbor, and if the seawater returns to its original state, you must withdraw immediately and seal off the delve once more. The Master Diviner will lead you.
Yes, General!
Lady Fu, if I am unable to return, I entrust you with the important task of relaying the full account to the other Xianzhou ships.
I trust you will be here to reissue the order in person. But whatever the outcome, I will do as you command and honor the mission.
Spoken like a true general.
Jingwon, please don't go collecting death flags now. I've already went through enough today. I don't know if I can deal with that on top of everything. Now suddenly Clara is here. Oh, good lord.
These steps are so far apart. I gotta find a way down.
Oh. That is a big fish in there or whatever that was that just swam by. Hello.
You scale-gorge waterscape to seal the arbor. Treason! Blasphemy! You've lost your senses. You think this will gain the trust of the Xianzhou natives. Those who are not of our kind can never be of our mind.
I understand your misgivings, but my decision is made. That is the course we must take.
There it is again. There's just a straight up giant dragon in the waterfall.
Very well. In that case, I will report you to the preceptors and have you stripped of the name and power of the High Elder.
This must be the first High Elder that accepted the mission to quell the Ambrosial Arbor. According to tradition, from then on, successive High Elders were obliged to return to the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. They would guide the tides of the ancient sea to guard and strengthen the Arbor's seal.
Clara would be like, why am I here? Where's Mr. Swear? Yeah, seems about right. Poor thing must be very confused right now.
Do you remember now?
Yes. Reverence to the three talents. The path to the great roots. It's the way to the root depths.
Is that some kind of riddle? Reverence to the three talons. What the heck does that mean?
Don't worry about it. Just follow me.
I'm starting to think, what the hell does that mean? Followed by don't worry about it, just follow me. Really sums up the way this Trailblaze mission has been going so far.
What a huge palace. Completely abandoned. That must have been difficult for them. Imagine how upset you'd be if you had to abandon me.
For the Vidyadhara, it must have been a necessary sacrifice.
I was about to say it sounded like Danhang was about to hit her with the that wouldn't be a difficult sacrifice at all. Oops. Ceremonial lamp left behind by the Vidyadhara contains the Vidyadhara's power of sealing. I can't speak today. Language. By lighting them up in a specific sequence, the corresponding seals in Skullgorge Waterscape can be removed.
This is one of the places mentioned in the riddle. One of the three talents. If we can break the seal here, we'll be a step closer to the roots of the arbor.
Those seals you mentioned, do you mean these weird-looking stone lanterns?
Oh, I see. So that's
right.
one.
From what I recall, we have to touch these stone lanterns in a particular sequence to
Two.
unlock the seals in this area.
And
case then,
3.
I'll leave it to you.
And the 4. Not exactly a difficult riddle, but it works.
It worked.
Hey, that's what I said.
Did you hear about Miss Tingyun?
I received word from Lady Fu. The depth of Fentilia's infiltration, along with her meticulous planning, makes her extremely difficult to guard against. The Cloud Knights will carry out an investigation. But for now, our most pressing matter is to put a stop to Fentilia's scheme.
If your people knew that you had brought me here, there would be great unrest. They will never know. Keep quiet, Yinxing. This will make us even. I will give you 2 hours. Research what you can. Remember, 2 hours. I'm a short-lived species. Do you think 2 hours isn't enough? It will be done.
That's Dan Feng's voice. But what about the
Oh.
other person? It's so familiar.
No, couldn't be. I was about to say that might be Blade he's talking to, but Blade isn't a short-lived species, so that doesn't add up. Well, that's a big boy. How do you do?
Was already on the verge of breaking before the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
Abundance monkey bear?
Trickier to crack.
What are you? Malefic ape. Okay, so monkey. Oh.
Time for a fun. What a headache.
Oh, and apparently he always targets the person that used the most recent skill. That is interesting. So I assume he's going to deal a shitload of damage, but he can actually control who he attacks. Which means we can make him focus on Clara. We can just always make sure that we basic attack with not basic attack, use Clara's skill before like everything else.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
We should be pretty good for this fight. He has a lot of HP though. Good lord. Ouch!
I'm afraid of you.
He hurts a lot.
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
But yeah, if we just basic attack now, he's going to attack Clara. And get countered.
Thanks.
More
I'll never
enemies.
forget you.
Time for a fun.
Annihilate.
What a headache. Who's next?
Can I have fun this time?
That's an interesting mechanic though, I like that actually.
This is double speed.
You're gonna enjoy this enemy, yeah. I mean, I'm not sure why you're putting that into quotation marks. I am actually enjoying this enemy, yes, thank you for pointing it out.
Hide.
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
Revelation Slate. Because he hits like a truck and you thought you might have more problems with him. Joke's on you! I am good at games, I suppose. Follow the lights as the stone describes. Well, I think there's one missing here.
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
Follow the light, but there's no hints this time. Oh, never mind, there are. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we go 1, 2, 3. Not the bottom one. 2. And 3. And 4. And Lucho and Clipart, so let Clipart tank the hit. Yeah, that also adds up.
Okay, let's head to the third seal.
What is that? Oh, that's just anti-metal legion. My bad. Look like some sort of... Wait.
What is this?
Miss March, I would advise you to refrain from interfering with the Videodora.
Huh? The Videodora? You mean these pearls will turn into people?
You're telling me we just found Don Hung's nuts?
When the life of a Videodora is over, they return to the ancient sea and form a shell, before emerging anew. This is the hatching rebirth cycle.
Whoa.
Huh. Can we take one of the eggs with us? I wanna hatch my own little Bailu, please.
That should do, General.
Enough. Don't be nervous, sir. This is a mere formality for me and the Ten Lords Commission.
But you, I mean, I guess, but you know what? I like an even smaller Bailu, just for myself, that I can take along on a journey.
Ambrosial Arbor seals. Safety must be guaranteed.
Quelling the arbor is the duty of the Videodora.
Keep in mind, this generation cannot afford to repeat the failure of the previous High Elder.
Of course.
The Cloud Knight General and the Ten Lords Commission. They performed regular inspections of Scale Gorge Waterscape.
Also, it never hurts to have a couple Bailus extra. Just adopt more kids, let's go. You can't see me.
Three talents is here.
Neat. Let's see what the ominous riddle is here. Any hints? Doesn't look like it. Unless... Oh, there is something to investigate.
Our people sing the hymn of clouds, and dance to water's cherished sounds. And high above the dragon flies, to each is destined different skies. This mural portrays the Videodora young. They acquire knowledge and depart for different places on the Xianzhou, thereby dedicating themselves to serving the Alliance.
This mural is pretty interesting. It looks like time hasn't had any effect on it.
This mural must be related to the others here. It tells the story of the Videodora self-reincarnation, from hatching rebirth in the ancient sea, to the return to that same sea as the cycle begins again.
Hey, do you think this could be related to the seals?
Probably.
Perhaps.
Perhaps? Fair enough. It's tough racking your brains all the time. I'm struggling to keep track.
Trust me, March. So am I.
Beneath the lunar glow adorned, Videodora eggs begin to form, and from the ancient sea rebirth, to walk again on solid earth. This mural describes the Videodora.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Depths, the beginning of self-reincarnation.
So basically here we have the birth. There we have the young. And here we probably have like the middle of the life.
Greatest cost, the wisdom of a past life lost. Yet through the teachings of our kind.
No, here they are the young.
Unto the young again consigned. The mural depicts the
Right. That is them as children. That is them as adults serving the Lofu. And that is probably them entering the cycle of rebirth again then.
And as the day is almost gone, return alone to water's song. Beneath the waves in silver shell, await new life that time will tell. The worldly limit of the Vidyadhara is reached after 7 centuries. They return to the ancient sea and form a shell, awaiting the next hatching rebirth.
And touch. Well, time to say hello to a giant dragon. That can only go well. And considering last time...
The 3 talons is complete. Now, we must head for the roots of the arbor. The roots of the arbor are still growing.
It's Ventilia. We must hurry.
Considering last time I walked up into a boss area, my fox wife died. It's going to be good. Adios from me. Good night. Have fun with mommy. I'll try.
It is time to...
It is time to repay them. Welp. This is badass, though.
Is that a dragon?
That it is. I'm surprised you didn't notice it before March. We saw it the entire way here.
We've reached the end. These are the roots of the ambrosial arbor, where the vestiges of abundance lie. Reverence to the 3 talons. The path to the great roots. This is it. Under the power of the High Elder, the arbor's roots have formed into the image of a dragon. Now, I will break the final seal.
I hope everyone is prepared.
Nope. I'm not ready. Send help. Looks like I'm not getting a say in this matter. Glorious. Words of the Arbor. If Jingwen is knocked down, the battle will immediately end. He must include Jingwen. I don't have a... Okay, so we get a Jingwen. Good. Huh. Well. Guess we're doing this.
Has the General of the Lawfu chosen to grace me with his presence?
I am going to murder you.
That witch! She was here waiting for us the whole time. Show yourself, Fantilia!
And the benefactors, too. Oh, patience, patience. Let me make myself presentable.
Don't you dare.
Now I see why the disciples of Sanctus Medicus hold themselves in such high regard. The Arbor's traces really do possess the power of metamorphosis and resurrection.
All of you, ready yourselves. Done.
Fantilia, what is she doing?
Probably something bad. Also, I'm starting to think Jingwen is taking the term Cloud Knight a little too literally currently.
Benefactors, behold this beautiful body. The miracles of abundance live up to the name.
She even uses
Let's see if I can put it to good use. The very power that brought the Xianzhou long life, I will use to bring it destruction.
I'm sorry, I'm just... She even uses a fan.
Usurp the power of the Arbor. All of you, focus on destroying the Phantom Flowers. I'll go for the body.
Sure, let's go with that. But yeah, she even has the Tinyan's little fan, so that is even greater emotional damage for me, I suppose.
Is that it?
So much bark with so little bite. Your attacks are futile. This body was born of the Arbor. You are but ants.
Ouch.
March, careful.
Marx isn't here. Oh, I should probably press the speed up button.
I'll end your misery.
To victory!
The music is popping off though.
The weeds in my garden give me more grief.
Your arrogance betrays you.
Oh, I was so looking forward to this fight, but now it's nothing but pain.
Illusions of the past.
Now it does hurt. Give me back my fox wife.
Vanquish the abomination! Show no mercy.
So you are afraid of me.
Who's an ant now?
Crushing an ant with the weight of a star. How
Oh, never mind.
the universe will end in destruction. And with it, the abundance and the hunt will disappear.
Well, phase 2.
1,000 thanks.
Can I have fun this time?
Oh god, she just removes the entire... She just removes your health again completely.
Don't mess with me.
General of the Xianzhou,
Gunhung, you take it from here.
What? What? Hold on! Use cloud from water! Oh hell yeah!
a scion of permanence. Have you finally remembered your duty of watching over the Arbor?
That is so cool! We can have done Hung tag in. That is awesome!
For the Xianzhou!
Can I have fun this time?
That's going to hurt. It did hurt a lot. Oh god. This could actually be bad.
This combat needs optim. This is double speed.
That finger flick, yeah.
Antilia, your scheme ain't
Disappear
here.
among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
To victory!
Time for a fun.
Okay, I'm starting to think that attacking the flowers isn't what I'm supposed to do here.
Power of the Arbor.
I am the vanguard of the hunt. Show no mercy.
And bam! And bam! There we go. Now we might actually be able... Never mind, the flowers just revive easily. Never mind, we just kill the big girl.
Don't mess with me.
And slice. Of course, it survives with 1 HP and still does her ult. Ouch. That was very close! Because we no longer have a revive on Jingwen.
So much effort to crush us, and met with so little success. I wonder what the other Ravagers would think.
Oh shit, Jingwen throwing shade!
It's almost as if you can't wait to be acquainted with me. I'm afraid you won't have a chance.
Oh, she's pissed.
Is that it? Out of ideas, Vantilia! Show no mercy. For the Xianzhou!
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
They know what they were doing with that boss. Oh, they did. They absolutely fucking did.
Who's next?
Time for a fun. This is double speed.
Even if I'm slightly worried.
Time to end this.
About keeping Jingwen alive.
1,000 thanks.
Please live, General. We kinda need you.
This new.
Vanquish the abomination!
You know, having you on the field would also help, Donovan. But thanks.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
That's just the second big boss, yeah. Jesus Christ. Mobile game, ladies and gentlemen.
More enemies.
Think we got this though.
Show no mercy.
This combat needs optimizing. This
Come
is
on.
double speed.
And bam!
On my command.
Ah, come on. Would have been so satisfying if that killed you.
What a headache.
Is that it?
Time to end this.
Only a scratch.
Milo is the real MVP here. Keeping everyone alive would have been a nightmare otherwise.
Forgive my indulgence. For my next trick, I shall turn each of you into my Void Rangers. The power of the destruction will eat away at your flesh and transform you into pawns of the great Nanook. Let's start with this arrogant.
Oh no! No! No, 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 no. Don't you dare!
I wonder if the transformation of a Xianzhou general into a Void Ranger would cast the law proof back into chaos.
Don't you dare.
Destruction works in fascinating ways. What are you?
Oh, thank God!
Do it!
Right in the back. Oh no.
Not bad.
Oh, thank God.
But all I lost was a body stolen on a whim. And you, how much longer can you last?
Long
The
enough.
destruction of the Xianzhou is nigh.
Be gone, pawn of destruction. Tell the Legion that the vengeance of the hunt will fall upon them.
General, are you okay?
Oh, thank God, I got so worried about his face for a second there. Oh! Game, please. General, are you okay? How about me? Could anybody ask if I am okay? I am not.
I'm still alive. And it would seem the two of us can still coordinate our efforts.
Oh.
Vantilia, a truly fearsome enemy. If she hadn't attempted to turn me into a pawn of destruction, I'm afraid victory would have been far from certain.
I also like the fact that he literally hit her with a "Begone." Zingwan literally said "Begone." What?
Vantilia had established a link between me and herself. Her well-timed strike gravely injured her. Thus, her connection to the Arbor was severed.
So it was all part of the plan? When Don Hung stabbed you, I was scared to death.
So she's probably still alive though, huh?
It takes more than that to destroy an emanator of destruction. Still.
So now we made a very powerful enemy. Wait.
Vantilia won't
Oh
be
God.
stirring up trouble anytime soon. Don't worry about her infecting the Arbor again. It's just that sealing the Stellaron is going to take some time.
Leave that to the Master Diviner. I'm afraid I may be somewhat spent.
She's basically one of the harbingers. I mean, I guess. Although I suppose the power scaling in Star Whale is a little bit higher than the one in Genshin. Narratively speaking, yes. Power level wise, it's like confirming Pokemon and Dragon Ball.
General, keep those eyes open. Now's not the time to fall asleep.
I am worried he's probably not falling asleep, March.
Hey, wake up!
Oh no. A few moments later, Fugler and the Cloud Knights arrived. A starskiff was ready to take you all to the Exalting Sanctum.
Let's take it in turns. You rest. I'll stand guard.
No! 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 You can't be serious, what? Oh my God, they are serious. But what about my wife? What about Tingyon? Please, somebody tell me that the Yukong story quest deals with that. Please, for the love of God, I beg you. No, don't dip! I need you to tell me right now that during the Yukong quest we find out that she is fine. Please! I don't know, I haven't played it. No! Oh God! fuck is wrong with you, Hoyoverse? That is just mean. What the fuck? I am go Pokemon sleep now. Bye, sure. Have fun. What the fuck? They really just ended there, huh? What the fuck is wrong with Star Whale and constantly ending on such absolutely vicious cliffhangers? Come on! Oh man. So, huh. I guess that's it for Star Whale for a while then, huh? I suppose I'm going to have to leave this stream here. And we will see each other whenever the hell the main story continues on. And we hopefully find out what happened to Tingyon. Until then, my name is a poor little traumatized boy. And I'm very, very tired. So I'm going to stop the stream here. Try to process everything. And get myself some rest. Until then, I hope you also manage to process everything. And have a good time till then. Bye bye. Oh, fucking hell. This was one of the most exhausting things I've ever done in my life.